It's good to see you. Today we're going to be looking at some items from Dollar Tree. And these are just a few of the items that I think are a good bargain at Dollar Tree. There are certainly other items that are good bargains. Not everything there is, but there are some things that I think are a good buy, a good choice if you're there. And we're just going to take a look at some of those things. I'm going to start out with kind of a big item. Now this is a placemat. They have a wide variety of styles and colors of placemats, and some of the placemats even have matching towels, like dish towels and pot holders that you can purchase with the same basic style. Because here you see we have the wine bottles here and the grapes back here and a glass of wine. And then they have different names like Zinfandel and Gris, Pinot Gris. So it's just a thin plastic placemat. And like I mentioned, they have, at least in my Dollar Trees, they have a lot of different styles. Beyond just this, they have some that are solid colors. Some have patterns on them. I do love the sound of the placemats. It's actually very nice. And these are, of course, $1 each. They're quite durable. You can very easily wipe them clean. You know, if you get a little spill on them or something, you can clean them. They're pretty durable. They don't really tear or anything. You could probably crease it if you folded it, but other than that, they're pretty durable and almost indestructible. So I always look at these when I go in there because sometimes they get new designs in. But I never really, I don't buy them too often. Sometimes I do. Like I bought some for Christmas. Like they had some kind of Christmassy themed ones that I thought were pretty, so I got some of those. So that is the first item. And next, now at my Dollar Tree, we have a lot of Betty Crocker items like this. In here, you're going to get 3 Easy Seal containers. These are little plastic storage containers that you can reuse. I do believe they are machine washable if you keep them in the top rack. Usually if I use these, I just wash them in the sink by hand. But then again, I wash all my dishes that way, so I don't know. But I think you actually can wash these as long as they stay on the top rack. They are microwavable. Yeah, top rack, dishwasher safe. And you can freeze food in here. You don't even have to use them for food. You could use them for storing craft supplies or nails in the garage or whatever. I mean, you could put anything in here. So you get, there's the top of the first one. 1, 2, 3 of these. Let's see. These are 2 cups. So each one will hold 2 cups. And sometimes I use these if I'm taking leftovers to work for lunch or something. Like if I make some chicken salad or something, I'll just put some in one of these and put it in a little insulated tote to take to work. And then when I get there, I just pop it in the refrigerator. So, or you could put soup in here, just whatever, anything you want to. You could put grapes in here, or carrots, or snacks of any sort. So that's the first thing. A lot of people have said they didn't know that Betty Crocker made stuff like this. I didn't either until I saw it in Dollar Tree. I thought they just made like cake mixes and stuff like that, but apparently they've branched out. They've started making stuff like this. So you see they're kind of a square shape. And then on the side they have the little Betty Crocker spoon. To kind of go along with that, now they have these containers in multiple sizes. The smaller one I just showed you and these are ones that I use the most. And these are also great if you say you needed to take something to a potluck or something and you weren't so worried about the container not going back home with you. This is an inexpensive option if you want to go that route. You could use one of these. And they do make them bigger than this. They had some that were quite large and you would get only one for $1, but it's bigger. Now these are also easy seal. And here you get 2 storage containers, and these are the 3.4 cup size. And again, they are microwavable, top rack dishwasher safe, and they come with the red lid. So first you have the 2 lids stacked together here, and then on the other side you have the containers themselves. And you can see they're clear, which is great. Sometimes I'll use these to store just leftovers in the refrigerator if I make hamburger patties or something. And the fact that they're clear means I can look at it quickly and see what that is. Or macaroni and cheese or whatever. So I know which one of these I need to grab. Unlike the old Tupperware containers that were not clear, you'd have to open them to see what was in each one. So it was anybody's guess as to where the macaroni ended up. But these are more of a square shape, although they're rounded on the edges. And then they have this handy little tab right here that you can use to pop the lid open and help snap it shut. So that's another item from Betty Crocker. So these are, $1 for 2. Pretty good deal. Now this item is a relatively new one, at least at our Dollar Tree. They now have LED light bulbs in a warm white. Now these are the non-dimmable type, but in some instances they can be very useful. I do find with those as plastic, I do find with these though the light does tend to be a bit harsh. I think it's just too white. It's very bright. But I use this in my storage building out back where it doesn't really matter, if it's super, like a super white light. I don't use it very often anyway. I tried it in my kitchen, but it was just way too bright. So I went with I got some LED light bulbs that were a little less harsh, but for only $1, I think it's a great deal. It's a 60-watt equivalent, but it's only actually 8 watts. And according to this, it lasts up to 22.8 years, and the estimated energy cost is 96 cents per year. So that's pretty cool. It's a plastic bulb. So, not too long ago, these were really expensive. And I'm gradually replacing all the bulbs here in the house with LEDs. I think I have a few left that I haven't done yet, but I've done most of them already. But if you're looking for an LED light, and it may not be too bright for you, you might try it and think it's fine. It does say it's warm white, but I thought it was pretty drastic. It was way too bright, and it was just an extremely white light. And it was kind of like the old the long fluorescent tubes. You know how startling they can be. It's kind of like that. So I swapped them out for the one that was a little softer. But yeah, for $1, that's not bad. Now the next item I've shown you before, but I really think it's a good deal. If you use, if you fly, you know that you need the clear containers to put stuff in. If you take shampoo or conditioner or whatever, lotion, you need these travel bottles. Now I've looked at them in other stores and they are definitely more expensive in other places, but you can get 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, for $1 at Dollar Tree. And they have them over in this section with like clothespins and laundry room stuff and bath stuff like loofahs and shower caps. They have them in my store anyway. That's where they have these. And some of the containers will have bottles with like a little spray pump, like you could put hairspray in it or any sort of thing that you need to spray. These just have the flip cap with the kind of cap that you push down to open. And yeah, they are 2.7 ounce bottles. And you can put a little label on there, or you could just take a Sharpie marker and write on there what it is. But I wanted to point these out because I know if you do travel a lot, you might use these frequently. You might have to, I don't know if you buy them frequently or not, but if you do, you could stock up on these at Dollar Tree. Or you could use them for crafts or, any type of project that you need some little bottles for. Might be good for that too. Now here we have another Betty Crocker product. These are measuring cups. And most of the Betty Crocker things at Dollar Tree are this signature red color. It's like a Target red. A little bit cherry red. It's not as dark as my nail polish. My nail polish is a very dark red. So we have these measuring cups, and they're all on a little ring here, a little plastic ring. You get the 1 cup size, which is the big one on the outside. You see it has the little thing there to make it easy to pour stuff out. They actually all have that little lip. You get 1 cup, 1/2 cup, 1/3 cup, and 1/4 cup. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they have it written here. It's labeled. So you have the Betty Crocker, the logo there, and then the measurement there. So it's kind of cute. I know there are other measuring cup sets that give you more options. Like I've seen some that have like 10 of these and they're like this thick. But that's kind of nice. Nice durable plastic. And the ring here you can pop open. So like if you want to take it apart, you can just, there's this little red ball part. You could just pull it apart right there. So it's kind of nice. Like if you've just moved out on your own and you're looking for stuff to set up your new place, Dollar Tree might be a good place to look for some inexpensive items like this. Now these may not be like a super good deal at Dollar Tree, but I do buy these there. I have some different flavors. These are this little packets of flavoring. My kids love these. The Hawaiian Punch flavor. And I also have some Crush. These are the pineapple flavor. And one reason why I buy these at Dollar Tree is because they don't carry them in really any of the other stores around here. You used to be able to get them at Walmart, but I don't think they carry these anymore, or they don't have these particular flavors. I have a third one too. I almost forgot. So we have Fruit Juicy Red and Hawaiian Punch and Wild Purple Smash and Crush Pineapple. Now the Hawaiian Punch comes with 8 packets, and the Crush has 6 packets. And my kids just love these. They think they're wonderful. And they're really not any cheaper at Dollar Tree. They're about the same price as they would be at Walmart, but Walmart doesn't carry these anymore. So anyway, yeah, when I'm there, I just go ahead and pick some of these up. They have them in the back of the store where they have the bottled water back there and other drinks. All different kinds of drinks. Some juices or soda. So I'm just glad I can find them. And these, my younger son uses these. These are from Plackers, and they are kids' Duel grips. And he uses these flossers. I know a lot of people just use the string floss, and that's actually what I use. But he finds it easier to use these, and I want him to floss. And I find that he does a better job when he uses these. We'll eventually go to the string floss. That's what my older son uses. But these they're made to be easier for kids to hold. And back here you can see where they have the little grips on them. And it's actually a floss with fluoride, which is pretty cool. And it comes in a little resealable bag, which is nice. And you get 30 of these flossers in here with the fluoride for $1, which is, I think it's a really great deal. So, and actually I have not been able to find these in any of the other stores around here. So, I'm just glad I have that. Now this next thing was a newer item. I have never seen them there before. This is something that I just saw today while I was in there. They are large, heavy-duty storage bags, and it's basically just a giant Ziploc bag with a handle. And you get 3 of these big bags like this for $1. And they're just household storage bags from Essentials. It looks like they come in even bigger sizes. The only ones I saw today were the large ones. Let's see how big they are. They're 15 inches by 15 inches. And my kids, I think these will come in handy with my kids. Sometimes they have to take things to school, or if they're going on a trip or something and they need a change of clothes, they can. If nothing else, they could put this in their suitcase or their bag or whatever to put their dirty clothes in, or like a bathing suit, like if they're going swimming or something, they could just stick it in here. So I thought I would just, store this away, and when I need that, I'll have 3 of these. Oh, now these are wonderful. I wear shoes, especially in the summertime, that have a bit of a heel to them, and sometimes my foot will slide down in the shoe a bit. This is a gel ball of foot cushion, and you can use them in any type of shoe. It doesn't have to necessarily be a one with a big, a tall heel or anything. They're for men and women. And it keeps your foot from sliding forward, and it also adds a little bit of cushion to it. So it's just silicone. And it's 1 pair. Now similar items, at least in Walmart, I think they're about $3 a pair or $3.50. But they have these at Dollar Tree for $1. And I've used these, and I've used the ones at Walmart, and I think they work just as well as the one in Walmart. They do not have adhesive on them. But I found they don't really slide around in my shoe at all. Every now and then you might have to reposition it just a little bit, but they don't really slide around in there. And they can really make your shoes more comfortable. If it has a bit of a heel and your foot is sliding in it, it makes a huge difference. And you can use them, you can take them out and use them in other shoes. So you can swap them out and use them in other shoes if you need to. Or you could just buy one pair and, leave it in, buy a pair for each pair of shoes and leave them in there. Whatever you want to do. So yeah, I really like these. Now here's another thing. First of all, they're really cute. I think they are single-use little tiny tubes of Superglue. So you have the lid right here, this red part, and then this is the tube. It has a self-piercing cap so that when you screw the lid on there, it's going to pierce the foil that covers the little tube. I think these are great to keep. Like, I keep these at work. You can be surprised how often you might need super glue at work for something. I keep one in my car and one at work. I even have one in my purse because you just never know. It would be great if you had, we're making a little kit of things to take if you were going on vacation or something. If something breaks, you might need a little bit of super glue. You never know. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's the original super glue, and this is only $1. And they have it over with like the automotive stuff and the tools. They have several different types of super glue over there. So I find these very useful. And then I also found this. This was actually hanging on a clip strip, but this is also made of the original super glue. This is foam mounting tape. It is pre-cut, and it is it's double-sided stickiness. This would be good for maybe making greeting cards or anything that you want to be kind of 3D, or you could use it for scrapbooking. It's perfect for adding depth and dimension to make your cards, poster, scrapbooks, invitations, and other art projects really pop. So it's just foam. It's basically just double-sided foam tape. And you see how it's kind of sectioned off here? So you get just one little, you can just tear off one piece or however many you need off the roll. And this is 6 feet of foam mounting tape. And I find this stuff comes in handy for all kinds of things. So I thought 6 feet of it for $1 was a pretty good deal. Here's another shoe item. Here we have gel Comfort Insoles. All day comfort, super soft gel, fits any shoe. And this is the women's. They also had some that were, bigger ones for men's shoes. So you get one pair of gel Comfort Insoles, and it's from Assured. It's the same company that makes the ball of the foot cushions. It's an ultra slim design, 3/4 length to fit any shoe. It has super soft gel, and it has peel and stick technology, so it stays in place. I guess here on the heel. I do like these if I'm going to be standing a lot. I like to have one of these in my shoe. It really helps with the foot pain. I still may get tired feet, but it does help a bit. So they're not super thick. It's kind of hard to see. See, they're not terribly thick. That's actually 2 together. They're not as thick as the Dr. Scholl's gel insoles, but I do think they help. I do think they make a difference. And they are kind of small. They will fit in pretty much any shoe. If not, you can actually just trim it. You can just trim off the sides or anything that you need to do to make them fit. And now here's an item that you may not know that you can get at Dollar Tree. They have Sunbeam lithium batteries. This is 2032. These are the ones I use in my key fob thing for my car. And I have tried other brands to see if they work better than these, and honestly, they really don't. From what I can tell, anyway. These seem to last just as long and work just as well. And you get 2 here for $1. And I know at Walmart, I think they're about $4 for a pack of 2. I think that's the Energizer brand. But I honestly can't tell that the Energizer ones work any longer, or maybe it's Rayovac. It actually may be Rayovac. But they didn't last any longer. I've bought these Sunbeam ones before. The Rayovac didn't last any longer and cost about 4 times as much. So I just buy the Sunbeam lithium batteries now. They also have the 2025s, and they have some of the smaller ones too. So they usually will have them over near the AA and AAA batteries. A lot of times they're hanging on a clip strip. They're not like actually on a shelf somewhere. They're hanging up. So sometimes I have trouble finding them, but I did find some today. And toothbrushes. Yay. This pack is perfect for my kids and me. This is what I do when we go on vacation. We each have a Philips Sonicare toothbrush that we use here at home. But we don't like to take them on vacation. So what I do when we go on vacation, which we don't do terribly often, but when we do, I will just buy some disposable toothbrushes. I'll just buy these, and then we will use them on the trip, and then we just don't bring them back. But this is a special pack, buy 2, get 1 free. So we have 3 toothbrushes here for $1 from Colgate. And one is green, one is purple, one is red. So that way we will know whose is whose. Like the purple will probably be mine. This will be my younger son's probably. He loves red. And then my older son doesn't care, so he'll just take the green one. He doesn't care. But these are just the Colgate Classic Clean. They have a pretty wide variety of toothbrushes. You can actually get some that are 5 or 6 to a pack, but I like these. So it's perfect. This will be good for our trip. We have a trip coming up. Not soon, but I'm already looking forward to it. So I'm already kind of buying things for it. So not bad. Oh, and then look, it's a pizza cutter. And these pizza cutters are actually pretty great. My mom has one of these. Again, it's Betty Crocker. The handle is rubberized for a better grip. It's very shiny. Look, there's the camera. And there's the cord. It's a very nice pizza cutter. It's covered in plastic just to keep anybody from getting cut, because sometimes the edges can be kind of sharp. But we have the name here. And it's a nice pizza cutter with a soft grip. Bigger handle. This works really well for my mom because she has pretty severe arthritis, but she can grip this easier than one that might be a little smaller. So it's just a nice little pizza cutter. I never knew Betty Crocker made all this stuff. Oh, and here's another toothbrush item. Now, I didn't really buy this for the toothbrush necessarily. I got this because it comes with a lot of stuff. Now, for only $1, you will get a toothbrush. You also get a tongue scraper, which I do use, and I like to replace them pretty regularly. You know, well, at least as often as I replace the head on my Philips Sonicare toothbrush. So you get that. You also get a mirror and a dental pick that has two sides on it. And yeah, so I mean, it's only $1 and you get all 4 of these together. It's just a nice little oral care kit. So if you need to get in there and look at something, you can. And I don't use the pick, though. Those things freak me out. I don't like those things. But yeah, I thought, you know, mainly I buy it for the tongue scraper, because it's just cheaper than a lot of the other ones, and it works great. I mean, it's perfect. It has a nice long handle on it, a little bit of a grip right here for you. It's kind of a rubberized grip. The toothbrush has the same. I don't use the toothbrush, but yeah, mainly I buy it for the tongue scraper. So yeah. Alright, this next item is another one I've mentioned before. This is a retinol mask that they have at Dollar Tree. Sometimes they run out. They also have a collagen mask. I have not tried that one. This is a really, really amazing mask. Now, I will warn you, now you do get 2 of these for $1. But when you take them out of the package, they're going to be very cold and very slimy. You just kind of lay it over your face, and you're not going to look as cool as this woman does, like her Phantom of the Opera look she's got going on. You will look really awkward, and you will be freaking out about how cold and slimy the mask is. It really is cold and slimy. But it warms up pretty quickly after you have it on your face for just a minute. And you just leave it on. It has slits for your eyes. They're not this big. And when you actually wear it, the opening for your eye is not that big. Be careful not to poke yourself in the eye when you're putting on the mask. I've done that. But it has anti-aging serum, and you leave it on for 15 minutes. And it minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and delays the effects of skin aging. I do know that when I use these, you know, you take it after your 15 minutes is up. Usually I'll just put it on and lie down somewhere. Like it makes the mask stay on a little better if you do that. You don't have to. You just gently smooth it onto your face. You just kind of press it on your skin, kind of going outward like this. And it will stay on. But sometimes I will just lie down and like listen to something on my phone, and at the end of the 15 minutes, you know, you get up and you just pull it off and throw it away. And then you rinse your face just to remove any of the stuff from the mask. And when you do that, your skin is going to feel so soft and smooth. It really, really feels good. I really like these masks. So yeah, there are 2 in here. And yet the only thing I don't like is how cold and slimy they are. Because you have to open the package, and you have to kind of peel it apart and unfold it. And it's just really, ugh. But trust me, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. If you have these, you should, if you haven't tried them, I do recommend trying these because they're really great. Now here's another item that you might not have tried if you have these in your area. These are men's disposable razors, and they have 6 blades. It is a 6 bladed. And it also has a lubricating strip on it. You can see how they're kind of curved. Now I have not tried these. I use Harry's razors. I like them. But I got these again for our trip. I let my son have these. I don't want him taking his shaver on the plane, so I think disposable razors are okay. I'll just let him take one of these. And these are again from Assured. A lot of the things in Dollar Tree are made by this company. So these are the men's. I think they're really cool looking with the blue and the silver. And they also have these. Now, I have tried these, and I really do like these. These actually are surprisingly good razors. They also have 6 blades and the little lubricating strip there. And they have the same curve. I bought some of these just to try them out, and I was really impressed with these razors. And I did use these for a while, but I have a bunch of cartridges from Harry's that I thought, well, maybe I need to use up all these cartridges of razors that I have, so I'm actually working on those, but I've canceled my membership, and after I run out, I may just start using these. Yeah, they're really sharp, so you just be careful with them. But they are, honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but the last batch of razor cartridges that I got from Harry's, I was not impressed with. They seem to be more dull, and they don't seem to work as well. I really don't know. Maybe I just got a bad batch or something, but I was really not impressed with the last shipment I got. So I'm just trying to use those up, and I don't think I'm going to order any more because honestly, if they're going to be like that, this razor right here is better, and I can get these for 50 cents a piece. You know, I mean, let me just go with this. And here's another thing, and I have seen this in other stores, the larger containers of Utterly Smooth Hand Cream for soft, smooth skin. I like to keep this in my car. I like to keep little containers of lotion in my car, especially in the wintertime. I use it a lot. They have these little containers of Utterly Smooth Hand Cream. It's a 2-ounce tube for $1. And it's all right. See? It has a nice silky feel to it. But it's not greasy, and that's what I like about it. So I like to keep a little tube in my car. It's not always Utterly Smooth. Right now I have some sort of vanilla something or other lotion in there, but when that's used up, I'll just put this in there. Or it's good to keep in your purse or whatever. I mean, it's not scented or anything, I don't think. It doesn't really smell like perfume or anything. So, yeah, I thought that was a good deal for $1. Here's another thing you might not know that you can get at Dollar Tree. You can get, they call them sun readers. It's reading glasses, but they're sunglasses. I like these if I'm going somewhere where I have prescription sunglasses, but I really love them and I don't want anything to happen to them. I've finally gotten them broken in to where they fit me perfectly, so I don't want to take them anywhere where they might get messed up. So if I'm going somewhere, like if I'm going to the beach or something and I want some sunglasses to take, I might get a pair of these for $1. And that way, you know, of course they're not going to be as good as my prescription glasses, but you know, if I'm out on the beach reading a book, this would be perfect for me. And again, they're only $1, so if they get messed up or I lose them or step on them, or it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it a whole lot. They had a bunch of different styles and strengths. 1.5 works pretty well for me. But yeah, they have a bunch of different colors and frame styles. I just kind of like this one, the tortoise shell look to them. So that would be nice. Now here's another thing that might be good if you're just moving out on your own. We have knife sets. Look at this. Now these are from Royal Norfolk Cutlery. Here we have a 4-piece steak knife set. It has the serrated edges on it. And we also have a 4-pack of paring knives. These are 6 3/4 inches, and these are 7 1/2. And they each have a black plastic blade or a handle. Not a plastic blade. These are made of stainless steel. I think they both are. Yeah, I think they're both made of stainless steel. But you know, it's they're only, think about it, these knives are only 25 cents a piece. And they also have forks and spoons as well. But I think something like this again would be nice if you just if you're just starting out, or you're a college student, or a newlywed, or whatever. There have been a few times in my life when I've had to start completely over from scratch, and sometimes every penny counts. So if you can save a little money, it's a good thing. I totally understand. I've been there more than once. So yeah, something like this would be nice. Just something to kind of get you through. I mean, I imagine these will work for you, for a good long while. They're inexpensive, but I've found that knives like these are surprisingly good. I've used knives like these and I don't have any complaints at all. Now these I kind of bought just for a video, but they do have a nice selection of reusable gloves. These are from Scrub Buddies for tough cleaning jobs. They are heavy-duty gloves with textured palms. Someone wanted me to make a video with oversized rubber gloves, just the sound of the gloves. So I got these in a large. I made a video in the past wearing these, but they said no, get gloves that are too big for you. So I don't really know how big they are, but I bought these mainly so I could make a video. But they do actually have a surprising selection of rubber gloves. They also have plastic disposable gloves. You can get a pack of 100 disposable gloves for $1. And they have latex gloves and a bunch of different kinds. So these are just your standard rubber gloves. You can use them for cleaning or dishes or in around the kitchen with your pets and cleaning your bathroom. So mainly I just bought these to make a video for the sound, but it's not bad. I think it's still a good deal. Okay, now we have the most adorable little containers of deodorant. Look at that. And again, these are for our trip. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. I'm planning way too far ahead. I don't care. I'm excited. I'll let you know where we're going after we get back. But I bought these little cute containers of deodorant for our bags. This one here is Right Guard Sport. This is a 1 ounce container. And then I have a 1.4 ounce container of Lady Speed Stick Invisible Dry. And a 1 ounce container of Arid Extra Extra Dry. And I don't know, they're really not any cheaper than other stores, but I think it's I still think it's a good deal. $1 a piece for these. That's probably about what they are at Walmart or Target, but it's very convenient if you're already there, They don't have a huge variety of deodorant, but they do have some larger sizes in other brands. Oh, here's a cool thing. Well, you can't even see it. It's an umbrella. Look at that. And in case you didn't know, they were even nice enough to put a tag on here to tell you what this was. It's a tiny folding umbrella. Look at that. I haven't tried it. Obviously, it will never fold up this pretty again. But I love to keep these around. I am really bad about losing umbrellas. I am so bad about it. I misplace them. But these were only $1, of course. I keep saying that like of course it was. I'm sorry. But see, this way, if I leave it somewhere, I won't really worry about it. And unless it was, it won't be like if it was an expensive, like a totes umbrella or something. I would really be upset with myself if I did that. No, this is just a little plain umbrella. It probably won't work very long. It's one of these that will probably work a time or two and then not work very well anymore. But I don't know. It may surprise you. They had these in blue and black. I just got a plain black one, and I always try to keep one in my car in the trunk. And actually, I don't think I have one in there right now, so this one will probably go in the trunk. And then I have artificial tears. I think someone asked me once, have you tried the eye drops at Dollar Tree? And I have, and they work great. These are Medic's Choice Sterile Artificial Tears Lubricant Eye Drops. It relieves dry eyes and lubricates and soothes. I really don't use eye drops very often. Really the only time I use them is in the spring and fall. Sometimes and very infrequently. When my allergies are really bad, sometimes my eyes get really irritated, and just a drop or two of these really seems to help. So you get a little half-ounce bottle in here of lubricant eye drops for $1, and I think they work great. I really do. I have no complaints. And then you can find other basics like combs. You can get 12 combs for $1, and these are cool. You can't really see it too well, but there's glitter embedded in the plastic of the combs. You get green ones, blue ones, pink ones. There's a big yellow one back there. So you get 12 combs for $1. I mean, they're all basically the same kind, but they all have glitter on them. They're all kind of sparkly. They're not all that way. You can get some that are just plain, but yeah, you can get a whole pack of combs. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I've shown you these two, but it was before I had tried them. I bought these containers of dry shampoo. This is Crisp and this is Blossom. And they just smell a little different. I think it's the same stuff, it just has a different fragrance. It actually works pretty great. These are 2.2 ounce cans of dry shampoo. Some dry shampoos are very expensive. Honestly, I think these are really great. They work really well. I was impressed with how well they worked. I don't use dry shampoo a lot, but every now and then I will use it. And they have this with the other hair care products, the shampoo and conditioner and stuff. And I was really impressed. I don't think they really have a name. They're just dry shampoo. And Band-Aids. Now, they don't have a huge selection of Band-Aids, but they do have these Assured waterproof bandages. It has a unique waterproof material, an absorbent cushion pad that is non-stick. And you get 25 in here for $1. And they actually work really well. It's great if I have a cut on my hand because I wash my hands a lot throughout the day. And, it stays on pretty well. After you wash your hands 4 or 5 times, it may come off, but it definitely stays on better than regular bandages do. And you get 25 in here, so it's pretty good. They're all the same size. I think this is like actual size right here. Yeah, they're 3/4 of an inch by 3 inches. And they are great. Here's an item that can be very expensive right here. This is Natural White Sensitive toothpaste. So this is comparable to Sensodyne, which can be pretty expensive. This is Whitening Fluoride toothpaste. It's a 4.5 ounce tube. Let me see here. Let's try to see where it was made. I don't know, it doesn't really say. I think it's made in the USA, but I'm not sure. But I have tried Sensitive toothpaste from there before, and it works great. I think it works just as well as Sensodyne does. And for a 4.5 ounce tube, it's only $1. That if you've bought sensitive toothpaste, that's a good deal. Now this is kind of related to the retinol mask. These are retinol makeup cleansing wipes, and you get 30 of these. And they come in this little package. And this here is resealable, so you pull it back. It's kind of like diaper wipes. And you just pull them out the top, and then you just reseal it after you get your wipe out. And then you can just pull it back open later. It has the same retinol stuff as the mask. And it does, I noticed that when I use it to remove makeup, it does leave my skin feeling soft. It does feel nice. It doesn't leave it feeling dried out. So, 30 for $1. And finally, they have at least at my Dollar Tree stores around here, we have Hallmark Cards. Most of the cards I think are $1 a piece, but you can get these little packages of thank you cards or birthday invitations or blank note cards. This one's cute with a little kitty cat on it and a flower. And the flower has like glitter. It has glitter on it, and they're all the same, so you're going to get 6 just like this. And on the back it tells you it's blank inside. And they were $3.89, but I got these for $1. And they had several different kinds of thank you cards. I just like this one the best with the little kitty cat and the flower. So I've tried to get back in the habit of using cards and notes more often. I kind of got out of the habit. So that is the last thing I have to show you. Oh, there was one other thing, but they were out of them today. They had these pantyhose. I can't remember the name. I don't think they really had a name. But they were one size fits all pantyhose, and they had some in black and like a tan color. I bought a pair of the black pantyhose. They were wonderful. I was going to get some more. They were so soft and silky, and they fit perfectly. I loved them, and they didn't pick or run or anything, and I'm definitely going to buy some more. Honestly, that was one of the best pair of pantyhose I've ever tried on. They were so silky and comfortable. Oh yeah, but I can't remember the name, but I do remember the package said one size fits all, which I was kind of dubious. I'm like, really? Come on now. Most pantyhose are too short for me. Like they don't come up far enough, like my legs are too long or something. These did not do that. They fit perfectly. The length and everything was perfect. They are very, very stretchy, but they stay on. They don't, they're great. They were wonderful. I'm definitely going to buy some more, but they were out today. I hope they get some more in. So I wanted to tell you about that, even though I didn't have any here to show you. But that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed the items. If you don't ever go to Dollar Tree and you have one near you, I definitely recommend checking them out, and seeing some of the good deals they have there. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again really soon.